Good evening, everyone. My name is Luigi Ferrara, and I'm the Director for the Center for Arts and Design and the Institute Without Boundaries at George Brown College. I'm sorry I can't be there to share this evening with you, but I wanted to tell you how proud George Brown College is to be a partner on this exhibition. If you're familiar with the Institute Without Boundaries, you will know that we're not only a unique educational program and think tank, but that we also engage in projects with not-for-profit organizations that share our interests in sustainability and social innovation. Healthy, resilient cities and the transportation systems that keep them moving are topics that have long been of interest to us at the Institute. What a wonderful opportunity this has been to work with Evergreen, Jeff Cape, and his staff on this exhibition, plus the hundreds of great people, many of whom are standing in this room. Innovators, corporate leaders, academics, urban and transportation planners, designers, policymakers, and other supporters. I would like to extend my thanks to those who have contributed their valuable time and expertise. This exhibition is the result of a truly great collaboration, and we hope that it reflects the many voices and visions of those who have helped to bring the exhibit to life. We also hope that the exhibition will inspire you and other visitors to think in new ways about the challenges we face in Toronto. When we started to put it together, it became apparent that in order to talk about the future, we had to understand where we've been and where we are today. We also recognized that the exhibition had to take into account the local and the global, as cities around the world are not only interconnected by transportation, but they also face many of the same challenges. The first section of the exhibition looks at the transportation through the lens of our past achievement and celebrates milestones in the history of transportation. As we walk through the present section of the exhibition, take note of everything that is moving around the world right now. From nature to people to goods and information, our world is in constant motion. Yet all it takes is one snowstorm or a traffic accident or a flood to remind us that this movement is fragile and can easily be slowed down or even come to a sudden stop. It's no secret that the decades of underinvestment in our transportation system have saddled Toronto with some of the worst commute times in the world. As we walk through the True Cost Trip exhibit, expert passengers will give you insight into the challenges we face today, from the impact of land use decisions, inadequate investment in infrastructure, our reliance on fossil fuels, and the dire consequences of the impact of transportation on the environment and our overall health. These same issues informed a charrette that we recently held at the Institute Without Boundaries. We brought together more than 300 people from different disciplines to examine the future of transportation. 10 teams took on 10 different challenges, addressing the transportation needs of the Greater Toronto-Hamilton area for the year 2040. The interdisciplinary teams of designers, transportation experts, and community representatives developed visionary proposals for citywide issues like accessibility for the aging population and active transportation in the suburbs. Other teams were challenged to think on a broader scale and to conceive of how we might link mega-regions, or how we might conceive of a future beyond the personal automobile. We hope that these incredibly creative and practical proposals, as well as the international examples of innovative projects that we've already implemented, will inspire all of us. As we look to the future, we need to ask ourselves, how can we create cities that are more livable? What is stopping us from implementing an integrated transit system locally and across the nation? What would it take to make us move beyond the car and embrace sustainable alternative choices? The choices we make today will leave a lasting impact on our planet tomorrow. Before you leave the exhibition, we'd like to ask you, if you could implement one transportation idea across your city, what would it be? Don't forget to visit the Innovation Station before you leave. Vote on your favorite charrette proposal and share your visions and opinions on the future of transportation. Finally, I want to personally thank the creative team at the Institute Without Boundaries, who worked tirelessly to conceive, design, fabricate, and install the exhibition. I hope you will all enjoy the fruit of that creativity.